Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So I'm going to get caught up on showing you a bunch of sales I've been making over the last quite a while, because it's been a while since I've done any sales on my videos, and I'll do a brief showing the progress I made on that vintage G.I. Joe lot that I got at the thrift store. I've been cleaning it up and putting pieces together and seeing exactly what I have. So let's take a look. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit and take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. Yeah, let's see what I got going. Sales and vintage toys. All right, I'll give you an update on my vintage G.I. Joe lot that I got, my haul that I got from the thrift store. I got it all cleaned up and assembled. Well, there's a few I still haven't tended to yet, didn't clean up yet. But we'll start with this bad boy. This is the hydrofoil. So I paid 50 bucks for that. It was all in one bag, and it turns out I got really lucky. It was almost 100% complete. So it had everything. The only thing I had to get if I want to complete it is, and I kind of want to complete it. I'm thinking about collecting this stuff. So I'm thinking about making a sacrifice, thinking about selling my Dragon Riders of the Sticks stuff, because this stuff is cool, but it's valuable, and I think I'd much rather have G.I. Joe stuff in my collection than this, even though these are neat. But this skull sled that I got in a toy lot right here, I could get $500-600 bucks for it, just depends. So that would pay off the money I spent on this vintage G.I. Joe stuff. So I'm thinking about doing that. So anyways, back to this. I paid 50 bucks. Getting one of these complete is really hard. And there's one piece on here that was, fortunately, it was in there in the hull of the ship. Once I took everything apart, I found it. It's the lens that goes to this spotlight. It's in there right now. It was in there, and shoot, a collector would probably pay 50, 60, 70, 80 bucks for that lens, that vintage lens, because it's almost always missing. So I really lucked out with this one. I mean, even though it's not in the best condition, I think it would sell for at least 100, 120, maybe 150 or more. Maybe I'm being a little conservative, conservative on that. I'm repairing some of the guns, and then I ordered the replacement exhaust pipes. Is the only thing. The exhaust pipes were there, but they were shattered. So those exhaust pipes I ordered cost me $18, and then I ordered the gun. The driver was missing his submachine gun. I paid about $9 for it, so I'll basically have a complete one of these guys, the 1985 hydrofoil. So then the Stinger, I cleaned it up. It's pretty nice, and it had the driver. The driver's not in the best condition, but it's missing 3 missiles and the front little roll bar bumper. With that and the driver, this is probably maybe like maybe a $40. I'm going to say $40. The Thunder Machine is absolutely 100% complete. I got the driver with his weapon. Oh, by the way, I ordered the replacement O-rings for the figures, so I'm going to be re-O-ringing them all. So if I were to sell this complete set, once I get once I get Thrasher re-O-ringed and everything, considering the condition and the completeness and the decals and everything on this, I'm going to say probably would be like a $100 sale, I'm thinking. So that was pretty nice. So then we got, on top of this platform here, we got the Triple T Sergeant Slaughter's vehicle. It had a few damaged spots. I'm working on it right now. I got it glued. You see I got a rubber band holding a tab in place that I have glued. And the track underneath I had to glue. So it's not super valuable anyways. If it was like completely unbroken, maybe only 30, 40 bucks at the most. Then underneath that is that tactical battle platform, this big thing. It had most of the pieces. I'm only missing, well, what I'm missing on this one is the hardest pieces to get. There's a weapons rack and 5 guns that go here. That's missing. This is part of that these are part of that Triple T. And then I'm missing the command center that goes here, and then a windshield that goes there, and then this spotlight would go on there, and then it would be complete. So for 25 bucks, though, I got almost everything for the tactical battle platform. So that's pretty neat, and it looks good. It cleaned up nicely. Oh, how much would it be if it was completely, absolutely complete? Probably $100 or more. We got the Persuader. It was absolutely complete with the driver. I think, considering the condition, I think it's a little bit easier to find. I think probably a $50, $60. And then we had the Havoc, same thing, completely, absolutely complete, nice condition. I'm going to say a little higher, 60, 70, because of the condition. I could be wrong about that. The Adder, easy to complete, probably not worth a ton, maybe 30, 40 bucks. The Mobad, I haven't dealt with that yet. Not sure about the price of that one. And the Swamp Masher complete, looks nice. Probably not a whole lot of money, maybe 30 bucks. And then the Awe Striker needs parts. That's the only one I haven't dealt with yet, so not sure about the price on that. So I paid around $380 for all this stuff. I think if I were to sell it all on eBay, everything I got, because there was some nice little extra accessories and everything, I would think I could at least double my money, maybe a little higher than that. So it would have been, if I was doing strictly reselling, it would have been a good buy. I mean, well, if that's a good buy for you, taking $380 and doubling that or more. It's a little bit different for me because I'm a collector, so I enjoy cleaning this stuff up. Even if I was going to sell it, I enjoy cleaning it up and stuff too. So maybe I could fetch a few more dollars for them, you know. But yeah. Anyways, I'm thinking hard about putting this stuff up for sale. I mean, the toy line's cool, but I mean, I have no nostalgia for it. It's a generic toy line. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's what I'm thinking about doing. Oh shoot, I forgot. Part of the vintage G.I. Joe lot. Yeah, this thing. I don't know if I mentioned in the video. It was like 95% complete. It was just missing one of these. So about $20, $30 worth of parts, and it'll be complete. The Night Raven, I'd say that's at least $200, $250 value there. And you know, I paid $100 for the bag, and that was I'm very excited because how lucky I got that I bought all the right bags to get all the pieces, because the pieces were scattered about in the bags, as you saw when I did the unbagging. So boy, it worked out. Really fortunate that it worked out. So pretty neat stuff. Alright, got a couple more sales. I sold a vintage Masters of the Universe 2-Bad figure, complete, $21.99 total paid by the customer. And then I put Double Dragon 1 and 2 together for original Nintendo, $33.91 total paid by the customer. Alright, here's some sales. I sold this. I got this jacket from Goodwill auction, vintage excelled. I thought it was going to be a good one, but it does have some damage on it, like the zipper and stuff. So I kind of underestimated it, but it sold fast. But I basically kind of like sold it for a break even just to get it out of here, because I kind of like lost confidence in it. But I probably should have tried harder. But anyways, I sold it for about 60 plus. So vintage Excel. It just wasn't in quite as good of a condition as I hoped. And sold this vintage Dino Riders accessory. That piece right there, $12.84 total paid by the customer. Sold a vintage Masters of the Universe Mechanic complete, nice condition one, $26.38 total paid by the customer. I sold this translucent clear Nerf Vulcan. Been having that one for a while, sitting for a while. That one sold for $48.15 total paid by the customer. Sold a Nintendo game, Zexis sold for $14.89 total paid by the customer. And I sold this vintage generic Super Nintendo controller, high frequency. That sold for $21.58 total paid by the customer. Alright, got a batch of sales here. I sold this old Laughlin River Run shirt. I got a bunch of those at a yard sale a couple years ago, and this is finally sold this last one. Just getting rid of it. $7.55 total paid by the customer. Then this New Adventures of He-Man Hydron accessory, little accessory there, $8 total paid by the customer. This Panasonic phone with the base unit, $20.72 total paid by the customer. This little Jurassic Park minifigure right there, $7.42 total paid by the customer. This vintage Masters of the Universe Stridor helm, $9.78 total paid by the customer. This Matchbox construction vehicle, $21.40 total paid by the customer. And one of my old media, Bruce Campbell, Man with the Screaming Brain. I've been selling these recently. All of a sudden they started selling. $9.75 total paid by the customer. And then these 2000s era Star Trek collector's glasses. Where were those from? Not sure. Those two, $12.75 total paid by the customer. Here's some sales. Sold this Xbox power cord, original Xbox, $19.11 total paid by the customer. Sold a phone, Panasonic phone with charge base. That sold for $20.20 total paid by the customer. Sold Predator for the NES, $23.10 total paid by the customer. And this Journey to the Center of the Earth sealed DVD, it's $12.64 total paid by the customer. Here's an old vintage Little People little table piece, $8.43 total paid by the customer. The battery compartment and battery cover for a Nerf Tiger laser tag, $10.71 total paid by the customer. A vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Michelangelo belt, $10 total paid by the customer. Had these Pepsi glasses for a long time, Pepsi Fest and different little glasses, 7 of them, Pepsi Celebration. Got those at a yard sale, finally sold those, $37.45 total paid by the customer. And then these Halo toys, I found one, I think clearance at a store, and then another set came with happened to come with some toys. Those two Halo sets, $37.10 total paid by the customer. Here's a sale for Super C for NES. Total paid by the customer, $32 and some change. Selling more NES. Alright, I sold that vintage Masters of the Universe Skeletor. This is a special Peach Cheek. So Peach Cheek is a very early release of Skeletor, but he has black trunks, which is uncommon for the Peach Cheek Skeletor. This one I found on shopgoodwill.com online auction. I sold it took a best offer for $85 just for the Skeletor. So he only has his main armor piece too, so not bad. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.